Hello everyone, what's up? So today we're going to do tarantula feeding video 46. It's going to be an awesome feeding video, quite unique because we have a very own trapdoor spider and a nice avic. So it's going to be awesome and hope you'd enjoy it. So, alphabetical order as always. We have the superworms and the crickets. Alright, let's get started. So some trees have been fed since 45, some have been fed since 44, but we'll just feed them anyway again. Lovely superworms. Okay, so the first one is Sasha, Acanthoscurria brocklehursti, giant white banded, around a 5-inch, 4.5-inch female. She almost squeezed my tongues there, but yep, very beautiful. Alright, here's stripes again. Aphonopelma seemanni, the Costa Rican zebra. Okay, let's go towards her. Come on. Oh, that was a territorial bite. Here's Maddie, Avicularia species metallica, the metallic whitetoe. Just look how cute they are. She's just awesome. There we go. Little threat posture. Oh, she's nailing that one, that's for sure. That's the best attack we've seen yet so far. Hopefully we can see a lot more others. Alright, so now let's do brachyes. Everyone just loves the brachyes. So this is Katana, Mexican Fireleg, Brachypelma boehmei. Tell you, these are really skittish. There we go. Cool. Scarlet, Brachypelma smithy, Mexican red knee. I like that 180. Beautiful. Now here's my other bee smithy, Athena. See what she can do. It's a brachy. I just love her. She's a lot bigger than Scarlet. This is like a 5-inch female. They'll max up just slightly under 6 inches. So if you saw Katana, that's roughly how big they get. Moving along. She seems to be webbing over than burrowing. This is Ceratogyrus marshalli. This straight horn baboon, I don't know if you can see the horn straight in the middle. It's pretty eye-catching. It looks like she's stuffed. So, I'm going to remove the superworm. and try another one. Alright, here is Mystery Citharacathus livingstoni, the Livingston's tarantula. Amazing. Here, by the way, this is just a little update on Cyclosternum schmardae, the yellow-banded bird eater named Laura. Just found a super room yesterday because a couple of friends came over, so I don't think she's really hungry for one. So she just destroyed her little burrow and made a little round one, which is very cool. Alright, here is Lucy, Cyricosmus perezmilesi, the Bolivian Dwarf. Oh, nasty. Chances are we're not going to see this. This is Bridget, Ephebopus murinus, the skeleton tarantula. And I just got a molt from one of my teas, so since it's in the genus P, you're going to have to wait a little later to see it. Yeah, I just heard an attack. Pity though we can't see it, but hopefully I'll do it during a little nighttime video, open her up and see whether or not she molted or not. Very, very beautiful though. Now let's try my uatuman. Alright, here is Ephebopus uatuman, the emerald skeleton. And by the way, her name was Esmeralda. See? Light's not the greatest, but she grabbed it. Here's a fully grown female Grammostola pulchra, Brazilian black. This is ebony. Another prized tarantula in my collection. Very, very beautiful too. Don't worry, her abdomen's going to get fat within time. These super worms are really great. Very nutritious for the tea. Alright, so then now the next 3 or 4 of them are going to be Grammostola pulchripes, Chalco goldeni. Start with the largest one. This is Charlotte, 5-inch female. Wow. Chacos are really great eaters. Alright, here's Wendy. Oh, ninja-like performance. Here is Princess Peach. Doesn't really behave like a princess all the time, but no matter. Wow, she just hit hard there. That's another female. And now we'll try Mario, my only male. And here's Mario. Sweet. Now for the roseas now. Alright, here's Talia, Grammostola rosea / pottery, Chilean rose. This is probably the most hungriest rosea I ever come across too. See what I mean? Here is Haplopelma von Worthy, the Vietnamese tiger. Or tiger, actually. And her name is Christine, 5-inch female. There she goes. Nice haplo. Alright, here is Libby. We'll just give you an update on her. This is my juvenile Acanthoscurria immaculata, Tokers Baboon. And just going to give you an idea how wickedly fast they are. I'm just going to dump in a super worm right near her. Hopefully she can get the message. I'm sure she'll get it, but I wanted to show you how wickedly fast they can be. So a lot of you people requested to see the black trapdoor spider and how it's doing. Well, it already made it burrow. I think it's right over in the center. Yep, it looks like a trapdoor, right? And I finally probably have figured out the genus where it might come from, the Ephebopus species, black trapdoor. Because this is the process where I got the specimen, and I could see trapdoor spider, black, Ephebopus, so it could be it. Anyway, so let's try a cricket, and we'll see if it will open the door or not. Alright, let's see what's going to happen. Alright, I'm assuming the spider is not really hungry. Then again, I just fed her 2 crickets as before to make sure she was alive and well, and you could see it was, so that's it. Cool video. But anyways, I'm going to there's always more feeding videos where I'll start her again, just give you an update on her. Alright, so now let's feed some Lasiodorus. So this is Dora Lasiodora difficilis, the Brazilian fire red bird eater. And that was a smack. Okay, here's a video everyone's gonna like. This is Lasiodora parahybana, the pink salmon bird eater. This is Lawrence, around a 5-inch male. As you can tell, he's already in pre-molt, so a lot of people are requesting me to make a video of how to tell whether or not he's in pre-molt or not. So if you look right at the abdomen, you see like a little blue color to it. Well, that's one sign that's in pre-molt. The next one is unusual aggression, depending on the species. Tendency to burrow for some species. Fading colors, well, don't really see that much color on LPs. But the main sign is refusal to eat and the black bald spot. So I'm not going to feed him until a week after he molts. So that way it gives him a chance to harden up. Alright, now let's do Pierre and Dan, and hopefully Daisy. She molted. Well, that's not the one I said earlier in the video, but you'll see. Alright, here's Pierre. See if he'll eat. This is the male. Right away. That's what the colors look like on a freshly molted LP. And here's Dan, another male, starting to lose a bit of hair, which is normal. Alright, here's Daisy's turn. She molted. I have the molt right over here. Unfortunately, I wanted to sex it, but the abdomen is all squinched up to do a possible determination, but I trust K-Man. That's the guy I got it from on Arachnoboards. Lovely color, though. So, let's see if she'll eat for the first time since she molted. Yeah, you can see there's the carapace right here. Probably around 4 inches right now. I don't think she doesn't want anything. Alright, here is Mina, Nondu Colorado Velocis, the Brazilian black and white. Yep, I qualify that as an attack. And here she is, as pissed off as ever. Nondu Tripepi, the giant strawberry blonde bird eater. Here's Ashley. Well, one thing I can say, it didn't really take her long to get that superworm. Alright, here is Pamphibedius santinus, the steely bootleg. This is Elizabeth. I just love how Pamphos eat. Oh, Acanthoscurria jade. She's in pre-molt, looks like it. I can see the blue-black Adam spot like in Lawrence. So I think if he's a male, you'll see a lot of pink. So hopefully that's not the case, and I have a large brown female. Alright, now for the tea that molted, and I just can't wait to show it to you. Alright, so pardon my language, but holy shit. Look how big my P. Cancerides got. And if you remember, just slightly under 2 years ago, I bought her as a half-inch spiderling, just about that big, and you saw how electric blue it is. But now she's at least 4 inches, maybe about half grown. And this is possibly my fastest growing terrestrial species that I ever owned. Don't know if you can see way in the bottom is P. metallica. Mature male, and you can see how skittish these metallica are. Let's see if you'll get it. There he goes. And that's Sonic. Hey little Maggie, come here girl. Cute. Anyways, there is the metallica. Mature male. So hopefully the sling that I get ends up being a female. And you'll see the true colors of a P. metallica. No, I mean, they're not beautiful. Males are beautiful, but at least the females have a little bit more color than the males. But very beautiful indeed. Here is P. ornata, fringed ornamental. Is that mold? Looks like mold. No, I think I have to clean that up. I didn't know cork bark was supposed to mold. Technically, you're not supposed to, but there's your ornata, and there's the cricket. Alright, so here is Medusa. This is Angelo's King Baboon 85's P. Pearsoni female that we mated on January 23rd. I want to know if she will take a superworm. There you have it. She dug a whole tunnel there, so this could be a sign that she may be potentially graphed. Cyclosternum regalis, the Indian ornamental.
An 80 revolver, you can put six bullets.
And we'll just give one more. Awesome. So now we're going to look in the back and see whether or not she got those mealworms. Oh, superworms, sorry. I keep saying mealworms. And, yep. She's got both of them. And you note the differences between the Pearsoni and the regalis. Clear abdomen band and the yellow warning legs. Dead giveaway. Alright, let's try Pulchra rufilata, the red slate ornamental. Mmm, yummy. That's Caitlin. Oh, I could tell she did not like that. Quite the marathon runner, if you saw the colors. Alright, so we're going to try to feed Allison. This is my Pulchra smithy, yellow-backed ornamental. And let's see if she will eat or not. She's probably right now at least about an inch. Very small compared to Rob C. But don't worry, mine will grow within time. I'm not really worried about it. Cricket is somewhere, but since I don't have an attack yet, so I'll just keep it as an update. Because now I'm going to start heading to work soon. Alright, let's do some more. Alright, here's Sora's turn. Another peace triada. See what I tell ya. Very, very hungry tea. Alright, here is my lovely female, Pocotheris saphusca lowland, the ivory ornamental. She's right now very skittish, as most pokies are. They just hate sunlight. We'll see if she grabs the superworm. There it is. Very, very quick tea. Here's a little 7-inch female Psalmopus camergi turned at chevron, Trina. Here is a Psalmopus erminia, the Venezuelan sun tiger. Try to give it a superworm. Oh, there we go. Sorry if I didn't really get that. Alright, Rosalina is next. Psalmopus pulchra, Panama blonde. Yep. Nailed it. Chernulochelys lagardi, the four-hulled baboon. Oh, I think she molted because I see a little carapace there. Oh yeah, there it goes. Alright, let's try to give Terry a superworm. This is Selenotypus species Glonalva, the Australian Glonalva blonde whistling tarantula. Yeah, that was a waiting game. I'm sure she's gonna love her first superworm. Awesome. Tapinquinius gigas, orange tree spider. This is Barb. Doesn't take her long. Here is Hans, mature male Goliath bird eater, Pterophosa blondie. Nice. Let's try one more. He's going to be mated again next week. No, this week. I'm going to try him for the weekend. Just look at those fangs, how big they are. Sure getting fat, Gretel. So that's the female Goliath. So yeah, she's eating well now. So again, I'm going to start power feeding her until Saturday. And we'll power her up one more time. There's two and one more. Here we go, just look at the abdomen. And that's not mice feeding, so I never feed any of my tease mice because too much calcium in there. Now we'll end off the video with Trinity. And here's Trinity. Thrixopelma ocriti, the Peru flame rump. Oh, jeez. Yeah, and she sees my tongs. Oh, another duplication of the Irrigans incident that happened in Tarantula Feeding 43. Anyway, so that's all I have for now, so hope you enjoy the awesome video, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Alright guys, peace.